Well, it looks like the IRS's Direct File program is dead. What was it? How much money did it cost the American taxpayers? And why is it being killed off? Let's take a deep dive into this. I'm Mike Mellace with Pink Harbor CPA. So the Direct File program was the Internal Revenue Service's platform to directly compete against tax practitioners and to give the American taxpayers a free way to file their taxes by having, in essence, the IRS file a return for you with software that they designed. Now, if that doesn't sound like a terrible idea, I don't know what does. To trust the government to file your taxes and to file them accurately. But nevertheless, that's where we were. Starting in 2023, the IRS filed 143,803 tax returns for taxpayers amongst 12 states. Now, it cost the IRS over $20.2 million to create this program. So in creating this program and only doing $140,803, it cost on average $143.86 for the IRS to serve each and every consumer that took advantage of it. So there were millions and millions of people that could have taken advantage of it. But like most, we don't trust the IRS to file our tax returns because we don't trust the IRS at all. So the government, this was a bloated program from the beginning. In essence, the IRS could have simply bought TurboTax for everyone at a cost of $74 and served that 143,803 people and save the United States citizens over $10 million. This was a terrible program from the beginning, designed to compete against the American infrastructure. It was bad. It was confusing. And it cost you a lot of money. Let's talk about where it was killed off at. Well, now the Senate has the big, beautiful bill. And one of the first things on the Senate's chopping block was to kill this Direct File program. It was getting bigger and filled with more and more bloat. And there are no signs this thing was ever, ever, ever going to be utilized. So that's going to save you tens of millions of dollars every year. It's going to save the government tens of millions of dollars every year. We're probably looking at a $50 million a year spend on it. This year alone, it was going to get bigger and bigger. Now, there are people who are arguing that we've now taken a program away from people to go and file a return on their own. Really didn't. Even if we were going to subsidize someone buying a program, that would be much, much cheaper and much, much more independent for you as the consumer to be independent away from the government and at least have somebody saying, hey, this is how you could save money. That's number one. Number two, let's talk about the gross domestic product, right? We're taking money out of businesses that rely to go and file tax returns for people. So now the government is becoming a direct competitor. It's very, very bad for the economy. I am happy to see this Direct File program go on. I don't know anyone that I've talked to that had a real positive experience or came away thinking that they actually got their taxes filed the right way. So that Direct File program under the big, beautiful bill is finally going to die, and it's a death that never, never, never should have happened. This bill, this Direct File and the Free File program from the IRS should have never existed, and I'm happy to see it go. I'm Mike Mellace with Pink Harbor CPA. If you need your taxes done, if you need accounting and advisory services for your business, or you need tax resolution, please give me a call at 856-226-9524 or visit me on the web at pinkharbor.com.